Good evening and welcome to another episode of Betrayal Legacy. We continue our campaign on Chapter 2. Just one quick thing to address before we kind of go into this. We've been kind of heirlooming items in the previous episodes, but when you heirloom items, you're meant to give them names, and we've totally not been doing that. So let's go through the heirlooms real quick and give them names, just to catch up.
Go.
So, oh no, the first one is the bells.
The bells, that was my heirloom. They ended up not being used in the end, even though they would have been really useful, because I had to drop everything when I was become the traitor. So I've called them the Silent Bells.
We've got some.
So Yolandi had some spectacles, and she died. So they're called Yolandi spectacles. Imaginative.
Yep.
We have the crossbow of calming.
Yeah.
Or the of calming crossbow, as it's written.
The of calming crossbow.
Where my character last time slid down a banister and shot you with a crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
You're the Viking.
And it calmed you down.
It did.
Yeah.
It calmed you down, I recall, because it hit a picture of his family, which caused it to knock onto the floor, and he was like,
oh, it's my family.
And then you killed him.
And then I killed him. Yeah.
And I was calmed forever.
There is a book of scripture as well, which is actually from the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
So the book of scripture will be a ferratic repulsing book of scripture.
Yeah. So that's the one that like repels bullets, right?
Yes.
What is a thoracic repulsing?
It just doesn't like metal, and the spells you read out of the book of scripture help bounce bullets or metal away.
Lewis is an engineer.
That isn't an engineer. I don't know. I don't know if
Which has nothing to do with the book.
Activate the ferratic repulsor!
I don't even know if ferratic is a word.
I imagine Lewis is a mad scientist now. He's just a mad engineer. Okay, with that out of the way, let us meet the family.
Okay, cool. So, this is Howard, the war veteran. Howard Kyde. He's a war veteran. He's dressed like a priest. He's not a priest. He just likes wearing long robes and is very religious.
Okay, so he's a cosplayer.
He is an 18th century cosplayer. Yeah, definitely.
Was he even in the war? Is this like a case of stolen valor?
Why would you suggest that? Why would you suggest that?
My kid is going to call stolen valor on what was his name?
You couldn't even remember his name.
Right, I'm going to write it down. What's
It's Howard.
Howard.
Howard Kyde, the war veteran.
Howie.
Okay.
Ho to his friends.
I will be playing a little boy called Jimothy Tawny. You see, his parents couldn't decide whether to call him James or Timothy, so they called him Jimothy. He's a petulant kid, but he's very, very smart. He's a bit of a know-it-all, and he's like probably the most annoying kid you'd ever
Yeah, I
meet.
hate him already.
Like, he just knows everything. He thinks he knows everything.
Okay.
And he's going to be telling...
I cannot wait to kill him.
He's going to be screaming stolen valor at
Howard.
Okay.
Okay. So after last time, this kind of branch of the family has been taken over by Vikings now. Like, that's just been... Let's ignore that branch of the family. We're going to a completely different branch of the family with Elizabeth Solare. She is 11 years old.
So this branch of the family looks at the other branch of the family and sees their Viking burning rituals, sending a boat out to sea at a funeral. And
we don't talk about that side of the family anymore. It's awkward at family reunions. Like...
And this is Elizabeth.
Yeah, this is Elizabeth Solare.
Well, has she got any facets to her personality?
Yes, she is a gambler. Life itself is a gambler. So this is a new one that we've not seen before. Once on your turn, after making a trait roll, you may re-roll 2 blank dice. If both come up blank, treat the entire roll as a 0.
Okay.
Risky.
Actually, on our powers, so the war veteran power, because he is actually a war veteran, is he takes a maximum of 1 damage when he loses an attack he makes. When defending, he rolls an extra die. He's better in melee, or mostly defensive. He is better at being defensive, or his attacks, if they fail hurt him less.
Mine is, I have studied tomes, both known and forbidden, which fits in because one of my heirloom is a tome. Yeah. But I may use knowledge instead of any other trait on rolls for actions other than attack. So anything other than attack, I can always use my knowledge. And if it's a knowledge roll anyway, I add 1 to my result. I think that's the one you had last time.
I had it.
Matt had it, but yeah. So he's a straight A student, basically.
Yeah, he's really, really, really smart.
Really, he knows everything. Cool.
Clearly.
All right. Well, let's get into it. So, chapter 2 takes place in 1729, which is 35 years after the last chapter. And the holder of the deed of the house, the holder of the deed, draws this card after we've finished setup, which we have done.
A Sunday.
It is a Sunday, very specifically.
1929, a Sunday. We should all be at home. Day of rest. Life should be good. I have a farmhand and a cook. But I dream of being buried alive, my hands scratching against the coffin as fires burn me. I awaken with a hunger only raw red meat can satisfy. Lately I've seen figures watching from the woods. I woke last night thinking, a girl stood near my bed, but it was a shadow. I don't sleep much. Tonight I have invited the locals over for a Sunday supper. Perhaps we shall watch the meteors fall. The astronomers say tonight is the night.
That's very philanthropist of you.
I mean, this whole piece of text was all over the place. It was eating red meat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Inviting neighbours over.
Yeah, lots of neighbours over, and I feel like I need bloody meat. Stars.
Find and place the hearth adjacent to the entrance hall and place all figures on it. Do not draw an event card. Punch out the tiles from planks 3 and 4 and shuffle them into the stack.
I feel like he's lecturing Timothy. So, in the war, Timothy.
I hold my hand out and go, I invited you here. You listen to me speak first. And I'll start telling him about my day's school teachings. And we need to open door G in the Folium Infernum and place the rule sticker on space G in the rulebook.
Door G in the Folium Infernum. So, door G is a rule all about inhabitants. The house is now also occupied by inhabitants, characters not controlled by players. Place their tokens and matching inhabitant cards face down near the other card decks. So we've got a couple of inhabitant cards.
A man and a lady, it looks like.
Man and a lady. Inhabitants are affected by effects that say everybody. They are not obstacles. Some tiles contain an inhabitant symbol, I guess the ones we've just shuffled in. When a tile is discovered containing one of those symbols, turn that inhabitant's card face up, if it is face down, and place that inhabitant token on the tile. If the token is already on a tile, move it to the just revealed tile. So they move around the house. Interesting. When a player is on a tile with an inhabitant token, you may interact with the inhabitant, read the card for more details. After their haunt begins, you may attack inhabitants. If an inhabitant takes any damage, they are killed and they leave a ghost. Turn their token over. Put their card into the tomb. Inhabitants killed in a game do not come back in future games.
Oh no!
Their symbol is ignored until a new inhabitant matching that symbol appears. If the traitor chooses to interact with an inhabitant, they must accept the results of any roll. They may ignore automatic negative effects from inhabitants. So yeah, as the traitor, you usually ignore negative effects. That doesn't affect if you're interacting with them.
That's it. Put them face down. Start play. Please review the rules for making haunt rolls. This chapter asks you to make a haunt roll. When a player makes a haunt roll of 3+ or needs to draw an omen card and there are none left, have them flip this card over and read it.
Cool.
So there's only 2 omen cards in there anyway.
Yep.
Once we hit the 3rd omen, if there is one, then we start the haunt. Sorry.
All right.
And the hunt.
And the hunt is on.
And the hunt is on. Then let's get into it.
I go, Howard, you're boring. You're boring me. And I walk out.
I hate this kid so much.
Just walking away.
So I will. Oh, it's not smart. Who cares? Upper and ground floor. This one. So it is Mr. Common Room.
And we've got an event.
Event.
Boom.
Event. Ground floor.
I thought the common room was upstairs before.
Yeah.
How strange. How strange.
You've never been in my house before.
I mean...
If your family crest is on this card, gain 1 knowledge. Oh, it's not. And bury this card. Otherwise, read the text below to yourself, not out loud. Interesting.
So you've got the notes, okay? While you are reading that, I am going to... You know what? I don't... like, this place is boring. I'm going to leave.
Yeah, outside.
1, 2. I'm going to speed to 4, so that's fine. I'm just going to explore this way.
Howard.
Like... I'm going to go play outside.
Howard, boring kids since 1729.
And I found the pasture. I don't think we've had this one before.
No, I don't think we have.
But that has got an item symbol on it, so I'm going to draw an item, and I get the burial mask. It is horrifying. Literally what it says. If you would take 1 die of damage, you may take 0 damage instead of rolling.
Nice.
I'm not going to make it my heirloom. I could do, but I'm not going to.
So I have a speed of 4, 2, 3. So I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna leave Jimothy and go through the other side of the room and look for someone else to talk to. Apparently, I'll find the kitchen. And we have our first omen.
You now also have to make a haunt roll.
Yeah. Cool.
It's just 1 dice.
It is so. Yeah, you need to roll 1 dice, and if you get a 3 or higher, the haunt starts.
I didn't get a 3 or higher dice.
Amazingly, it does not start.
Oh, you got the Brooch of Rage.
No, I haven't. Yeah,
Oh,
I have.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you just leave that in the kitchen. You know why not?
Yeah. I'm gonna have something to eat as well. I'll make a might roll.
Okay. Wander off, find some snacks. I get it.
Oh, nice.
Are we not...
For I weren't hungry at all, I lose all my moves. Cool, that's me.
He goes, oh, finally, that Howard's gone. I'll go back in there and into the next room.
Guest quarters.
Guest quarters.
No, I'm going to be staying.
So it is a event.
Yep.
Curio cabinet. The armoire in the corner has a flickering light in it. You reach past the coats to find the source of the glow, but can't feel the back. Roll 2 dice.
Scary.
If this box is checked, you roll 1 dice instead. But I will roll 2 and see what happens.
Boom. 2.
2.
You step through to a mystical land.
Narnia.
No,
Wait, what?
No, wait, it's the backyard.
Oh. What?
Find the next outside tower, place it, and place your figure there. So I get another thingy.
It's the blood fields.
I don't want to be near you.
That's where I buried my ancestors. Buried all your ancestors. That's why there's 2 ghosts there.
Yeah, because you landed there, you have to draw another end. This time outside.
Oh god. A low growl. Oh. A wolf is watching you. Judging you. Roll 3 dice.
Judging you.
Judging me. Oh my god. I'd roll 3 dice. Add the chapter number to the results. We're in chapter 2.
A wolf.
Oh, it's not a trait roll.
That's good. That's
Pretty
real good.
That's a 5.
7.
Plus 2, 7.
Oh, so close. Take 1 general damage for each omen I am carrying.
That's fine then, yeah.
Its
Okay.
eyes grow red, so it looks at me with red eyes. Oh, the one above would have been cool.
Oh, is that all? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you roll low, it's bad. It's worse.
Yeah.
If you roll higher than I rolled, it's really good.
Okay. Interesting. I'm...
Oh, there's ghosts in this blood.
I now have the house to myself.
Yeah, you invited us over, like, for a party.
And you guys just walked out into the field.
Yeah, it wasn't that interesting, so I'm just going to keep exploring, I guess. Next outside tile.
Dan loves exploring
I
outside.
found the woods.
He loves
Oh
it
no.
outside.
Oh, it's so nice.
Okay.
It's nice and peaceful, this place.
That's not what I thought it was.
I'm making my way back to the town.
I'm sick of it.
Shallow graves. The ground is moist, sticky. There are bodies here that do not want to stay buried.
Who have you buried over here?
Well, I mean, there's no ghosts on the woods, so like they must have come from somewhere else.
Yeah, only we make ghosts.
I'm going to make a speed roll. So my speed is 4.
Oh,
That is 5. I run. Lose a sanity.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. You
And
found
place
somebody.
your figure on an adjacent tile.
Back to the pasture we
Back
go.
to the pasture we go. Well, that was a fun turn, guys. I enjoyed that. And that's all.
So Howard, seeing that, where's everyone gone? That's strange.
You can see the kids
I'm gonna go
playing
back.
outside.
Yeah, it's like little insolent brats. And he's gonna walk into the other room. He's gonna go out the kitchen, back into the hallway, and into the next downstairs room, exploring the house to find out what is here. Ooh, ground floor or outside. That's an interesting one.
Oh, is this a new one?
I've got both omens.
Oh no.
You've got the other omen, absolutely. So first up, there's an inhabitant on there.
A stable.
Oh yeah, there is.
So here is the inhabitant token for the stable, and we also get to look at her card. So she is the cook.
Cookie?
The first time you meet the cook, turn to entry 109 in the Bleak Journal.
Oh, she's strong.
Is it you that keeps leaving salted meat in the cellar?
I don't even live here.
What animal is that from? Gave me an idea for a painting I'm working on. I call it Girl at Feast. Well, I don't remember painting the girl, just the food. Like she showed up on my painting. Oh, look at me prattling on. Let me know if you need me to show you around. We need to give the cook a name. And write it on her card.
Mildred
The cook. Love it. That's totally not a witch's name at all.
No.
Like...
Would you tell me that this cook is not doing a job and is painting all the time?
No, not at all. I'd be like...
She's part of my staff, and I'm a bit upset that she's spending so much time painting.
She's a little brat.
Get back to cooking.
Okay, so she's got some stats. She's got speed of 2, might of 4, sanity of 3, knowledge of 2. They might be relevant for some reason.
So if you move into there, you can talk to her, and which means you can place your figure on any landing tile that does, so any of these.
So I can take an action.
Oh no,
to
you've got to do your
action
own.
to talk. Yeah.
Yes, I'll take an action to talk to her.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. And
Oh, you have to do your omen roll first, don't you?
Oh, I do. Sorry.
yes.
Yes. So 2 dice now.
2 dice. Yep. And if you roll a 3 or a 4, then
Yeah.
the haunt starts.
Oh,
And that is a 2.
I thought we were gonna get it. Then I
So
really
the
thought.
haunt is going to start on the
Next
next omen tile.
Which is,
Awesome.
Oh, we've seen it before, and it is outside.
Yeah. I might go back inside and do some exploring inside.
I need an item.
I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's lovely. That's Mildred.
No, you can't keep moving.
Is it?
But you can do the talk. Yeah. so you do the
he
talk.
does that,
Okay.
and then he just wanders away.
Next.
And I'm just picking. I'm stealing as we go. I've taken your brooches. I've taken a chalice. I mean, I've just got sticky fingers now.
Just the omens as well.
Yeah.
Just the haunted stuff. Why are you attracted to that?
He's 1 sanity.
Useful.
That's true. Yeah, we
Roll
can't really
dice
get
equal
good
to
at
the number of
anymore.
ghosts. Oh, I need to go outside to the blood field so I can roll ghosts.
2, 3.
That's gonna get so much better as the game goes on with all the
I'm gonna go
ghosts.
there.
Man, I kind of want to keep exploring outside, but I don't really want the haunt to start so soon.
Horn.
You've just been scared.
Go on,
By, what did you
I'll
see in
do
the
it.
woods?
Oh, he's doing it. He's actually doing it.
I saw some hands, I think. It's the creek! It's not an omen. It's not an omen.
I just ruined some items.
It's fine, it's not an omen. But I do get another item, so let us get...
You seriously? Oh right, yeah. I just want stuff. I love these cards. I want stuff. I just love stuff.
I found a sickle.
Oh man, I wanted that so
Unwieldy
badly.
but razor sharp. Oh, you had this last time, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'd already heirloomed something else.
I might heirloom this. This sickle is very important to my people. Let's do it. It's my heirloom now.
So you found the sickle by the creek,
Yeah.
and you're like, this is mine now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly. It's
How
mine.
old's your kid?
Not only is it mine, it's been in my family for generations. She's 11. It's fine. And then she's going to drink some water from the creek because she's a bit of an idiot. So, I'm going to make a speed roll.
All that run has made you thirsty from the ghost, the bodies even.
Exactly.
You are going to heirloom it, or you're not?
I am going to heirloom
Oh,
it, yes. So I'm going to do a speed roll to drink from the creek. I get
That
a
is
2,
awful.
and that means I gain a speed.
Oh, that's nice. Wow, it's a low. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm not good.
So it works the same as the kitchen in that, like, if you get a low result, that you get it. If you get a high result, then it's you don't.
Well, I'm on the upper landing, so I'm going to keep exploring.
Okay.
And the stairs come up that way. He's going to go straight ahead. And I think I'm going to get the other person now. I have got the other person, and I've got again.
Oh,
I've
it's
got,
another omen?
And yes.
Oh, so the haunt's starting?
Yes.
Oh dear.
And I got.
Haunt starting.
Okay, well that's right. Let's
I found the servants' quarters where they must
solve
stay.
this. So he's over in the servants' quarters.
I've got a farmhand.
We got the farmhand. What does it say on the farmhand?
The first time the farmhand entry 182 in the Bleak Journal.
182 in the Bleak Journal.
Okay. The farmhand is called Lewis.
Oh man.
Lewis the farmhand.
Nobody slay him down.
Something about this house just kind of spoke to me like I've been here before. Do all I can round the place. My right hand's always been a bit off, but I get by okay. That's what he says. Give the farmhand a name, write it on his card. We have done that. His name is Lewis.
Would you,
course.
can you do the next bit as well, Dan? In that item? Do the rest of his text.
Would you kindly lend me a hand here? Won't take but a minute.
No.
Be happy to trade you something in return.
No.
Trade you something. You don't want an item.
You got to bury an item. I've got to
So we
find
can
an item.
talk to him,
Yeah.
take a physical damage to
Yeah.
help him.
Yeah.
As thanks, you may bury an item to take the top item out.
So-
So you take a damage and bury an item to take an item.
Lewis,
I've
you're
not got an
trash.
item.
Farmhand Lewis, you're trash.
I like how he specifies farmhand. Lewis.
It sounds a bit like a gold panner as well. Like, And it is time.
The haunt starts.
The haunt
The haunt is on.
The haunt is on.
Oh, they moved to that.
1729. The Crucifix. Depending on the tile, the haunt's revealer is on. Turn to the matching end. Oh, right, yeah. The entry is Servants 82.
Number 82.
Number 82. The Servants' Quarters.
Okay, there you are.
A note on the table. It is time, my servant. Remove the unbelievers so we may start the process of awakening him. We have waited centuries for the sign that he is still alive, and finally, we have it. After this slaughter, I shall show you the power of the item I carry. Have the Haunt Revealer draw the next card in the Legacy deck, the Crucifix, and give it its true name, the Crucifix of Rituals.
Okay.
Call them a priest.
Because you have all the omens,
And I'm
like
a priest.
literally.
I mean, he's not a priest. He's already. I said from the start, he's not a Crucifix, guys. Canon, continuity. It's all there. It's all planned. Oh, by the way, player at the lowest sanity is the traitor. That's me.
Who with the lowest sanity?
Yeah. As a side note.
Of course.
Just as a side note.
Of course.
Yeah. I've not been the traitor yet. Quite excited for this. That's quite cool. I have a brooch, a chalice, and a crucifix. I mean, all.
You've got all the
stuff.
evil shit.
Yeah,
Evil's a strong
You've
word.
literally just walked around this house just honing in on the evil shit. That's mine, that's mine, that's mine.
So yeah, heroes and traitor. I don't like that word traitor. It implies negativity. I feel like
I think it's fairly apt. in this case.
I feel like difference of opinion is not a traitor. So obviously, I want to awaken this guy because it's the right thing to do. Your bad guy is trying to stop me, so we need to go to our respective haunt 11 in our hero and traitors tomes.
Okay, so it is time for us to split up and read our respective sections of the books.
I never did trust that farmhand Lewis.
No.
I thought it was shifty from the start.
Just when he started.
Shifty name.
Yeah.
And speech.
Well,
Inflections.
I'm gonna go do some rituals that you don't know about. While you decide what you're gonna do.
Haunt 11 is called The Binding. We were led into this house for a darker purpose. It was an invitation to our own slaughter. There is a cult here bent on using us as victims for its ceremony. We know these things to be true. That the traitor has magical powers, that they can cheat death, and that they draw their powers from their own cultists. So, we win when we kill the cult leader.
That's why I invited you guys round.
Yeah.
I knew he was a cool leader.
Yeah.
I knew Lewis had something to do with it.
And so you invited me, like an 11-year-old girl from the town to deal with him.
Look, what else would a 12-year-old boy do but invite his sweetheart over to help fight a cult leader?
That's what this is now.
Yeah.
So we suddenly switched genre. It's great. Search the tiles where the inhabitants are to determine who has the higher valued number tokens. Who is the cult leader? So he's not the cult leader? The cult leader is the inhabitant with the higher total value of number tokens on their card.
So I don't understand. What do we do? It's
okay. So we can
search the tiles. Search the tiles where inhabitants appear to determine who has the higher value number tokens.
Yeah, you cannot attack an inhabitant until the face-up number tokens on their card total 6 or more. So our main goal is to search the tiles where the inhabitants appear. So we've got two so far. We've got the stable and the servants' quarters upstairs. We can search to make a knowledge roll.
Right.
Subtract 2 from the result if there are any cultists on the tile.
Okay.
I guess he's going to be putting down cultists.
Yes.
If we get a 4+, we flip a number token on that inhabitant card face up. Place a search token on that tile. This might make more sense when he's done his setup. 0 to 3, we lose a sanity. When any inhabitant dies, the game ends immediately. Turn over all number tokens on the inhabitant's cards. If the dead inhabitant was the cult leader, you win.
Oh, right, okay.
If not, the traitor wins instead.
Okay,
so either the cook or the farmhand.
Yeah, and we're basically mining the numbers on the where he's going to put on the cards to try and find a certain number so we can determine who the cult leader is.
Yeah, and the cult leader is the one that's got the highest total value.
Oh, right, okay. So once we get to a point, we could just guess it, or I suppose deduce that one's going to be the highest.
Yeah.
Either, if it looks like... I'm guessing he's not allowed to kill the other one.
No, surely not.
But it says it's possible for both inhabitants to die at the same time. The traitor wins. Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, since you killed an innocent victim.
Okay.
I guess maybe, I don't know if it's in the same room or something. I'm not actually sure on this one. I think it'll be a lot more clear when he's done his setup.
Yeah.
If it's a tie, then both of them. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Let's just pick one and kill him. No.
I'm thinking out of Lewis. Right. Okay.
All right, let's let him do.
Yeah.
Let's let him do his thing.
So, every year on this day, blood must be sacrificed to try and awaken the one we worship. That is why we gather here. My master has allowed me to administer this year's sacrifice. Although I am but a lowly apprentice, it is my day. I know these things to be true. That the heroes, if we can call them heroes, do not know who my master is. They will search the grounds to uncover that person's identity, and that they will try to kill them. So, what I have to do is I will be shuffling some number tokens and placing them face down hidden so we don't know, out of the farmhand and the cook, who is going to be the cult leader. I will then look at those tokens so I know who the cult leader is, Lewis and Dan don't. I will also be able to summon cultists, and we'll be placing some down to start with, as my friends will realise a cult is already here and that they are the sacrifice. So my goal is simultaneously to protect the cult leader and kill the heroes. Now to do so, I have a couple of powers. I can summon cultists to my tiles. I can summon 2 cultists to my tile. I cannot do that if I have no more monsters left, but there's quite a few. I can then return all cultists on a single tile to the box. I then choose a hero in line of sight to that tile and roll a number of dice equal to the number of cultists I removed, and I deal that much mental damage. So if I can bring all the cultists together and discard them, that's quite a powerful attack. I can then return any number of cultists on my tile to heal as well, so the cultists also allow me to heal. Quite interestingly, if I die at the start of my turn, all my traits reset to critical, the one above the minimum value, and I come back to life. So I'm essentially undead. As long as I keep going, I will try and protect the cult leader while summoning cultists and do my best to attack the heroes to kill them. I win when the sacrifice is complete and the 2 heroes are dead.
Okay, what do you have to do?
Stuff. I need these. Do not worry about that. Don't pay any attention to that.
Okay.
I just need them.
I'm sure they're going to be nice, friendly guys.
Totally friendly.
Where are my parents and why have they left me alone in this house?
They're very irresponsible.
With a cult.
Your parents, you own this house.
Don't need
This
that.
is your house. What are you talking about?
Even did Richie Rich have parents?
They did. They were just out of town a lot, weren't they?
Oh yeah. That's what I mean. Like he had a butler though, or someone to look
Yeah,
after
but he
him.
was rich. No one cares about you.
I'm rich. Look at my mansion, bitch.
Hey, you've got, like... no, these are your parents. You just call them the cook and the servant.
Yeah, literally. So put one there. Put one.
The cook and the farmhand,
Put
aka
that one,
mom and dad.
That one. That one. That one. Okay, they get returned to the box.
Okay,
Do
so
not look at them,
3 on
please.
each.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then have a little look at these. Cool. And I'm going to swap that one for that one.
Okay.
Cool. Hey guys, I've brought some friends to the party as well.
I mean, you did invite everyone. To be
I
fair.
invited everyone, yeah.
I did post it on the 1726 version of Facebook, and it seems to me that my house has now been invaded.
Oh, we've got some more friends. They're there as well.
No.
So these small monsters are cultists.
Okay. Good to know.
So, just quick rules to refresh myself. As a traitor.
Yeah, we should go through the traitor and the monster card because we've not really used these yet.
No. So, they call you a traitor. You see yourself as the only sane person in an insane world. That's true. This is so true.
Just how you see yourself.
So as the traitor, I gain these abilities. I ignore obstacle tokens, though heroes still count as obstacles. I do not take damage from tile effects. When taking an action on a tile, You may use a result of 5 instead of rolling.
Wow.
So you just get a 5 if you want a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. When you discover an event tile, you may choose not to draw an event and continue moving if you have moves left. If you do draw an event, you must draw as normal.
Oh, interesting.
So you can choose not to. If I want to run, example, I think I can run a bit faster than you guys through unexplored areas.
Yeah.
You may ignore harmful effects from ongoing event cards. If you do so, you do not gain any positive effects. You are immune to any negative ghost effects on event cards. Because I am one with the spirits of this place.
Makes sense.
The haunt will state any things you can and can't do. Monster. So monsters make a speed roll at the start of their turn to determine their moves to a minimum of 1. The same applies. This applies to all monsters of the same type. So at the start of the turn, I will roll.
And then all the cultists can move that amount.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a speed roll. How many dice do you roll for a speed roll?
It depends on their speed stats usually.
It doesn't actually say though.
Does it have a stat in the
Do
book?
they have a stat in the Traitor's Tome?
Yes. Excellent. That's good to know.
What is their speed? Are you allowed to tell us?
Nice. It's in the Traitor's Tome, isn't it? So I can say anything. You mean you'll find out very quickly.
Yeah.
Monsters can't discover new tiles. They don't take damage from tile effects. They may use special movement on cards or tiles. The traitor chooses the result if there is a die roll, unless it would allow them to explore new tiles. So that, again, they can't explore new tiles. Full stop.
Yeah.
They can't steal items, omens, or objects. But remember, we've done that before. I stole the gun last time. They don't take actions, including attack, except for what the haunt says. So basically, it says, "Here's a couple of rules." That tells you the rest. Guys, can't we all just get along? Seriously.
I will go into there, and even though there is a small monster or cultist in there, I'm still going to
Suddenly,
search
the
this area.
cook you've known for years is wearing hooded robes.
She may be. I'll see if she's got hooded robes. Like,
Oh no, she's wearing them while doing patents.
okay, we'll see. We'll see. So, a knowledge roll. Usually, I'd roll 6 dice
Holy feck!
because I'm a scholar,
Oh,
and it is
God
a knowledge roll.
Damn it!
But the cultist in the area actually subtracts 2 dice.
Yeah,
No, it subtracts 2 from the result.
2 from the result.
You still
right,
roll
okay.
all the dice. For
Oh, right, okay.
the result.
Not sure if better or worse.
Yeah,
So-
probably about the same.
Yeah.
It's 4.
It'd be 6.
Two.
So that
Oh, yeah.
was 4.
Oh, because you don't know that, yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I still do it.
Okay, yep, cool.
So I get to flip a number token on that inhabitant's card face up. Place a search token on that tile. I've learned all there is to gain on this. 4. And we're looking for the highest total.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to know that?
Just curious.
Now, is that an action? I can continue to move now.
You can move, yeah.
I will go this way. Why not? I'll go to there. Oh god.
You found
Oh, I
the
found.
cramped passageway.
And he moves.
Yep, so the farmhand's going to move there.
Cool.
Come here, baby. And I get to draw an event. Not that one.
Yep.
Not that one.
You say you get to as if it's like if it is a good thing.
It's going to be a good thing. I'm feeling good. Oh god. A puddle of blood. Still warm. Smells delicious. Just a sip won't hurt. I've got a craving for blood. We established that at the start of the game. Roll dice equal to number of checked boxes, which is 1. And then I get a reward. Okay.
0.
I resist the urge, and I may place my figure on an adjacent tile.
You may place your figure on adjacent tiles, so you don't have to.
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Come hither to the feast, little lamb.
I think I'm honestly probably best exploring. So I'm just gonna move on and go this way.
Yes. Yes, you should.
So I'm gonna go this way.
I really hope you don't find the hanging tree.
That would be awful, wouldn't it? That's okay. I found the pond.
Makes sense. You go from a creek. To be
I
fair.
always find the pond. Yeah, it's true. It's where it leads to. I just follow the river.
And every time we've been here so far, there's been a skeletal hand.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, why wouldn't there be?
Please, skeletal.
It's a nice water feature.
So that is an event that's going to happen. And we get a fell wind. It is cold, colder than it should be. The wind builds up, pushing against you, pummeling you. I have had this one before. I'm going to make a speed roll, so I get 5 dice. That's lots and lots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice.
I keep my footing and I gain a sanity.
Nice.
So that's the sanity that I lost before.
Nice.
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 Nice. But that's me done, I'm afraid.
Is it? Excellent.
What are you going to do, Mr. Traitor?
So, Howard is going to come and see his old friend Timothy.
No, you can't get to me.
1,
No.
2, 3,
And stay
4.
there.
He's going to stay there. He's then going to go, he's going to wave, hi Timothy, how are you? Lovely to see you again, dear boy. And I'm going to invoke and summon 2 cultists
What the fuck?
to here. Place 2 cultists on your tile. So there are now 3 cultists there.
Okay.
Okay, that's a lot of cultists.
Still are cultists. That's all. I'm not going to. I don't know, the chart's pretty good. You know, there's no ghost there, so I'm not going to get any extra moves. So pretty chill, pretty chill. Cool. Monsters go.
Yep.
Make a speed roll. 2 dice. Minimum of 1. So they get 1.
They get 1
They have a
move.
speed of 1. This guy from the basement's going to come up here. This guy from the upstairs is going to come down as well. And this guy's going to just walk over to the landing. They're very slow. They're just, meandering about.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about here. These guys are all going to come in here.
What a shock and surprise.
And then they're going to attack.
Okay.
So I guess they all do attacks individually.
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah. So they got a might of 2. So cool. So first one. You got quite a good might. So unlikely to... No, they're not going to do that. They're just gonna chill right there. They're just gonna chill.
Okay.
That's there go. They're just. Don't worry. These guys in strange robes you've never met before in your house. Totally fine.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah. They get to act as obstacles as well when you move, I guess.
I'll just give this guy a little bit of a talking to.
Love talking to.
Subtract 2 from the result if there are any cultists on task, so it's still only
Yeah, it's
minus 2.
still just a minus
so
2. Which is fine.
6. I'm on, baby. That's good. So
That's
those
real
2 are
good.
gone, so that's over 4, so I get to flip another one. On the farmhand this time. Is that 7? Lewis is going up on the old investigative journal. Get a bit of a ring around his name. I can't actually do much because I've only got 4, so I'll move here. I'll just go deeper.
Underground.
Hopefully I'll find a hidden passage or something.
Unfinished
Or I'll
room.
find-
Ooh, the ghost.
The unfinished room's still not finished.
I find an item though, which may help me in the upcoming battle.
What battle?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yep.
I've got the crossbow of calming. My
Nice.
family heirloom.
That's good. That's going to come in very useful. Right, I guess it's me.
That is you.
I'm going to keep on exploring the outside because there might be some cultist evidence out here.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. And I found the hanging tree! Not useful at all, but that's okay. That is fine because I can keep going because I've not had to draw a card.
Correct.
So I shall explore again.
Is there anything else outside?
Yeah, there's
You're a long
so
way
this
from
is
home.
This is the last outside tile. And it's going to go there, and it's going to be the graveyard.
Oh,
So
it is a person!
Lewis is going to come over here.
He's moving all over the place.
He is moving
So
all
he
over
is.
the place.
Hello.
Right, let's do this in order. So,
ghost there.
the event happens. Serendipity, again. You trip and fall face first, you look back to your skeletal hand skipping to the ground, holding something.
Every time.
I may lose a speed to draw the top item card. Do I want to do that?
And then you can get rid of it to trade with him.
Totally.
This is a skeleton. This skeleton is
I'm gonna
haunting
do
your
it.
family.
I'm gonna
He's just always outside.
I'm going to do it. Right, that's one down. I'm going to take the top item card. It's William's Well Bucket.
Nice.
Oh, I can heal. I can't heal my trait strength back up. In fact, I'm back to starting stats. So that's good.
An hour into the game, I'm back to where I've begun,
Back to where
guys.
I've begun, but with 3 items. I am going to... So, take 1 die of mental damage if you end your turn here. That's the graveyard's effect. Oh, actually, I'm going to search first. So, I'm going to use my knowledge. I only get 4 dice. But there's no cultist, so I don't subtract 2 from the result. So...
Done!
3!
Come on!
Lose a sanity!
You can. Oh, nice. Awesome.
They left a curse on their belongings!
Oh no!
And it goes searched
I did
anyway.
not know that.
No, it doesn't go searched anyway, so I can keep searching here.
Okay.
But I am going to...
Do you want to stay in the graveyard?
No.
Can you move?
I know, I have to stay in the graveyard. That's fine. But I'm going to drink William's well bucket.
To heal a little bit?
To heal a trait. And I'm going to put my sanity right back where it was.
So you've got to check a box.
I'm going to check the box on there.
And then isn't there something on the graveyard?
There certainly is. So I now must take 1 die of mental damage if I end my turn here.
Which you are.
Roll crap again, please.
2.
Is it? No, 1 die.
No, 1 die.
One die.
I've always rolled 2 die. Two pips.
No damage!
Yes!
Well.
Well, you got me trapped.
The first thing
No. I've got the well bucket. Not you.
Well, the first thing we're going to do
Is
we're going to bring damnation, aren't we?
Oh no.
Yes.
Sounds horrible.
So these are all going to get returned to the box.
Oh, what?
Oh god.
Yeah, because I'll put them to one side. On a single tile. Return all goes in the box. I'm going to choose a hero in line of sight.
Oh!
Hello. And I roll that many dice for the ones I returned. So I'm going to roll 3 dice. This is the first action. This is invoking.
What crazy ritual are they doing?
You take 2 mental damage.
Okay.
Excellent. And then I'm going to come in here. I'm going to come in and I am just going to... So the Crucifix, you can tell, has actually been used as a weapon before.
Okay.
And he's going to run at you with it now.
Okay.
He's going to draw the Crucifix, got like a bloody handle at the bottom. It's quite pointy, like a stake. And Howard's going to be like, why wouldn't you listen to my stories? And yeah, we're going to attack. It's going to attack Jimothy.
Okay.
Oh, Jimothy.
Okay.
So 5.
With what? It's just a normal attack.
No attacks, you tell me about.
Normal attack.
2.
So I take 3 damage.
3 damage. 3 physical damage.
Jimothy's been assaulted mentally and now he's being attacked physically. How you looking
Pretty
there?
low.
How you looking there, Jimothy boy?
I got a plan.
So that's my go. I've moved, I've attacked. Pretty happy with how that's gone. The monsters, there you go. The monsters, I mean the cultists, they get a move of 1. They're going to just go and they're just going to come down the whole way there.
I am going to invoke the Deed of the House. I'm going to
Good plan. Good plan.
I'm getting the fuck out of there.
On your turn, you may return the card to the box and spend a move to place your figure on any discovered card.
As this little kid, as Jimothy is being smited down by boring old Howard, he just pulls a lever, drops through the floor, and then
Drops through the floor, goes up.
It's like Wallace and Gromit's wrong trousers. I don't know, like a harness comes and picks him up, and he goes into the servants' quarters.
This has got the steampunk.
I've got
Has he not
knowledge
just gone through the dumbwaiter? Because he's like to the servants' quarters.
yeah, I guess he could have done that.
No, Wallace and Gromit.
From the unfinished room.
Yeah, this room's not finished.
My knowledge is 4, but I get an extra dice because I'm a scholar. And I'm going to talk to this servant.
Who's not there?
Who's not there?
Search
his
his stuff.
Smashed it. So,
Plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
and that is Lewis's room, isn't it? Oh, this is high. I think we've got to kill Lewis. But he is... Oh, he's outside with you.
Yeah.
We've got to kill him with this.
Well, I could search his last one.
It's 6. We got to kill him.
6.
Unless it's an 8 and a 9, or a 10 and a 9, and that one's really low. He's quite far away. I think he's gonna. I think you can.
Okay.
You can burn a turn. I think.
Are you done with your turn?
No, I'm gonna run as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run out here if I can. I don't think I can. Oh, I just want to put the floor.
It's on the floor.
Okay. Blue bedroom. Oh god, this could kill me though. Event.
The upper floor.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I've done this one before. Tick-tock. If all the boxes are checked when you draw this card, take 6 dice of mental damage, then destroy the card. Otherwise, keep reading. Choose 1. I can check a box above and place this card into the event deck as the 6th card from the top. or roll dice equal to the number of check boxes on the card and take that much mental damage.
I'm gonna say don't take the mental damage. Not right now.
Oh no, that's just gonna. Oh no, you should do one for the team. It's
No.
It's gonna get worse.
No. Do not take that damage.
I should have done that afterwards. But I'll check that and put it 6 down.
6th from the top. Yeah. All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to search this graveyard. I know he stood there watching me, but I'm just going through his things,
Just glaring at him while you do it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to roll 4 dice for my knowledge. That's a 4. Which is good. So let's flip that final tile, please. 6, 7, 8. What? So what could that be? It could be a 9 and a 5, which still wouldn't be as high. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we are good.
A 10 and a 6.
In fact, if it was a 9 and a 5, that would be 18. That would be way more.
Wait, is that
than
a 6 or a 9?
Oh, good question.
It looks like a 6.
It looks
And
like
also
a 9
looks
to
like a
me.
9. Probably a 9.
Could I get a closer look
It's
at
a
the
9.
6, 9?
It's a 9.
Oh, it's a 9.
It's a
Okay,
9.
so it's 9, 8, 7.
It's 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
I mean 9, 8, 7. Yes.
So there's if there's a 10 and a 6 under there, 10 and 6, so that's 20.
I think they only go up to 9. I think.
No, they go up to 10. I think. I don't know. Did you put 4 back or back?
I put 3 back.
Oh, it goes up to 9.
Yeah, there's number tiles 1 to 9. So I think we're good. I am going to attack. Alright, I'm going to take my sickle and I'm going to attack. So I roll 2 additional dice. I lose a speed. Because it's my heirloom, I'm going to choose not to lose a speed, but I only had 1 die. Wait, do I? No, I'll lose a speed. I don't care. I don't need speed. I'd rather have 5 dice. Attack! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And Lewis has a might of 3. Ooh, that's bad.
That's 3.
3 damage.
3 damage.
So, if an inhabitant takes any damage, they are killed and leave a ghost.
Awesome. He's dead.
Turn their token over and put their card into the tomb. So another ghost in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
When any inhabitant dies, the game ends immediately.
Yes.
Turn over all number tokens on the inhabitant cards. If the dead inhabitant was the cult leader, you win.
Yeah, you've won.
Awesome! If not, the traitor wins instead. If there's a tie... Okay, cool.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Hooray.
The master smiles as death approaches. You are too late. Oh, sorry, I've got to do the voice right.
You always. Always.
You're too late. It has already started. He is awakening.
This was your dude.
Yeah?
This was your dude.
Very charismatic.
We have
You don't want to follow him?
We have waited for centuries since the first blood was spilled into the chalice.
Yeah, Lewis.
On the back of the rulebook, check the box on the clock near the 2. The last hero to take a turn places their family crest on the deed to the house. From the trees, a robed figure witnesses all. The Order will not let this go unpunished.
Oh dear.
Add shadowy figure, P236, to the event deck. Many of the cultists' bodies had strange writings on them. The ink disappeared, but often reappears on papers about the house. Add the writing of cultists to the event deck.
Nice.
A small familiar darts from the shadows and takes up residence in the eaves of the house. It will seek revenge for its fallen master. Add foul imp to the event deck. A sacred order to combat a foul one. Through their struggles to vanquish this dark cult, some found a higher calling. Add clergy to the available calling cards.
Oh, nice.
Finally, if card P207 is still in the Purgatory deck, destroy it. It is not part of your story. 207 is destroyed.
Nice.
A packet is found on the master's body, wrapped in oilcloth. Was it meant to be found, or to be hidden? So, open the envelope below the tray, the one marked with the symbol in below. That would be this one.
Mm-hmm.
And read what is inside. Do not open until instructed. We have been instructed.
Who this?
What that?
What this?
What that?
Oh dear.
It's
Oh
got
my
all the
God.
rune stones on it on the outside.
And
nice.
it's got a sticker. It's got a crest.
Yeah,
crest
spaces for crest stickers. Oh man, it's got like when all of these are filled, go to different entries in the Bleak Journal.
Oh, nice.
Okay, this is weird. What is this? The Helm.
Sounds cool.
Customs and usage for an item of great power. Attend to yourself. You hold in your hands the helm.
Daniel at the helm.
I have got the helm. It looks like a brain. It's weird.
That's what I thought it was.
Turn your gaze from everything surrounding you and look to the helm. Even with the most cursory self-observation, you perceive the helm to be an ancient and powerful device, which must be treated with respect. You must never touch the helm unless you are directed to. You must never allow other objects to cover the helm unless you are storing it between games.
Amazing.
To disrespect the helm is to invite misfortune on you or your family. To honour the helm will bring great luck. At the beginning of the game, you are allowed to take the helm from the game box, holding it by its edges only, and place it in an area of the playing surface that is accessible to all players. It is customary for the players to decide on a brief chant while taking the helm out of the box.
I mean,
hey, come on and do the conga.
Yeah.
I reckon that should definitely be it.
I really want to do something like Maya he, Maya ho,
Maya helm.
Maya helm. Yes.
You will, over the course of many games, find reasons yet unexplained to place your family crests upon the helm.
With respect.
Whenever you must do so, carefully pick it up, place your crest upon it, and then carefully place it back where you found it, rotating it 90 degrees from its previous orientation.
So we'll work our way around the edge.
Yeah, you will find, if used properly, that the helm will increase your fortunes and bring renown to your family. That is literally all the information that we have about this thing. I'm not.
Does it say anything about?
I bet it says like in
Sorry,
the sort
helm.
of things like if you disrespect it, it's gonna something bad happens.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Like if you touched it the wrong way.
Does it say anything about eating a pre-game kebab over it?
Well, it says you mustn't allow other objects to cover it. So,
Oh, okay.
like, I guess
You can't use
sauce
it as a dinner
probably
plate
counts.
or anything like that.
No.
No, that's disrespectful.
That is very disrespectful. I'm finding this very
Flipped
disrespectful.
You're disrespecting my house.
It does say you're not allowed to touch it unless instructed.
We have been instructed. Now I'm just gonna put it over there.
Okay. And now we are not allowed to touch it.
Nope, until we store
ever
it.
again, until we store the game. Okay.
Just have to blow at it to like slide.
This is all kinds of weird. But that's it. That's it for chapter 2 of...
Oh man, we had no ghost this time. We had one ghost.
We had one ghost, so the spirit of Lewis will forever haunt the graveyard.
Man, that could be wild now. 3 ghosts there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scary.
Right.
Wait,
What did you have to
you'd
do
expect
by
from
it,
graveyard.
way.
Kill you two.
Oh, you had to kill us both.
Kill us both.
That's
yeah,
pretty.
kill both
That's
of you,
pretty tough.
Yeah, it's really hard when the guy moves.
See, we
They
thought
teleport.
it would be a benefit for you that the tile hadn't come up yet, but it was actually a benefit for us that it hadn't come up yet.
As soon as he teleported, I was like, oh no, because once the cultists spawn where they spawn. So once he got out there, I thought I can't save him.
Yeah,
I,
it's difficult.
yeah, you know, it's real hard. So I thought I can try and kill one of you, but yeah, interesting challenge. Just for how far they can move, especially if they've been like, you know, if you found it early. But that's the game, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
We got pretty lucky, I suppose.
Most of the
I think so.
things quite explored.
Because I mean, I searched her, and I searched him. There?
Yeah.
And then I could teleport myself.
Yeah, you
to
could teleport there, and I was already
He's
here.
already there.
Yeah.
So
If I'd not found him, I'd have had to go all the way back into the house. It would have taken ages.
Yeah.
So I think, like, and the fact that it was 987.
Awesome.
interesting.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for watching. As we continue, this house gets even bigger and holds yet more memories.
And creepier.
And slightly creepier, yep.
Lewis is dead.
Lewis is dead,
Lewis
unfortunately.
died,
Rip
so
Lewis. So yeah, actually, we
yeah.
need Lewis's card. And that is going to be put into the tomb. Not destroyed, but into the tomb.
He might come back
He might come back.
as a zombie.
Very potentially.
Zombie Lewis is the worst kind of Lewis.
What would his zombie hick voice be?
Brains! I want your brains! Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Anyway,
You heard it here first, Cannon. That's how a zombie farm
that's how a zombie
Canon.
man. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out. And join us next time for Chapter 3 of Betrayal Legacy.
More death.
More blood.
Bye, guys.
See ya.